So we have a new release. A little bit of people talking about the head sculpt. A little bit of people talking about the price. What do we have here? Let's get in it. Hello, welcome to Collectibles, and today we're looking at a buyer pass DX19, The Dark Knight Rises, Batman, and Batpod. Now check out CZ collectorzone.com. Of course, I'm using Sideshow today because I need to do this as early as possible. But 5% off, EZCZ.com. Yeah, $290 plus shipping and tax. Let's get to it. The first thing a lot of people are wondering, hey, what's up with this release? What's up? What's going on with the reissue? Now, this isn't, to me, this doesn't look like a reissue. This looks like a re-release. A reissue would be the same thing, but another issue of them. This is a re-release of a current Dark Knight figure, the DX12, which I did have. So, is this something I really need? For me, personally? I don't know. I got this guy, big guy up here. But back to re-release. Re-release, to me, is basically another version. This has updated head sculpt, updated cowl. A lot of people didn't like the cowl. It was kind of egg-shaped on the DX12. And this guy actually has a better cowl, almost a better-looking suit. I'm not entirely sure. But let's go over the info on him. Sophisticatedly crafted based on the appearance of Christian Bale and Bruce Wayne. In the film, of course, it comes with a head sculpt. It's a DX19. Figure features two newly developed Batman helmeted head sculpts. So newly developed, which means resculpted. Two faces techniques designed, including one with LED light-up function and the separate rolling eyeballs feature. So they got rid of the PERS system, which was the little thing you stick in and you move both eyes at the same time, and that broke over time for a lot of people, even I. It did break because pieces were just too fragile. So they did improve and just went to the, as we know, the Darth Maul eye-rolling system. Alita has the eye-rolling system. It's a lot better. If you get him cockeyed, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal that you have to really use that PER system. It's just too janky. Newly developed head sculpt, Bruce Wayne displaying marvelous craftsmanship, a newly muscular form, which means that his form, his body underneath, that's what I'm seeing as the suit looks a lot better to me. Finely tailored bat suit, completed with weave carbon fiber-like detailing. Now, that detailing I don't think was in the DX12 figure. There was a translucent material across his chest, over like in this area where his nipples would be. So maybe when we get into pictures, I'll try to look for that. We're gonna go over the Batpod too as well. So this isn't a figure that comes with a Batpod as a different variant. This is solo figure and the Batpod. Basically, two releases for this one figure. What else? And the Batman's including EMP rifle with LED light-up function, which that was there. Sticky bun grapple, all that kind of stuff. Stone base, which we've had already. I'm not sure if the base is LED anymore. It used to be LED lit up, but now it may not be because there's some bases that actually had that LED look but wasn't actually lit up, which was kind of weird, and I don't know. Let me see if the base, I'm going to go through the base and see. Base with steps, movie logo, and character plate. See, it's not saying LED light lit, but it does show as if there are LED lights there, which the DX12 did have. Did I like it? Yeah, it was a cool function. You just needed to have a power source for it, really, not use the batteries. $290 plus retail, basically retail pricing and shipping and taxes. A lot of people are like, oh, no, that's too expensive. When you look back at the DX12, it was like way cheaper. Well, DX12 was a different time. What, like 2012? Shoot, I don't even know. It was like really long time ago. This is 8 years later. I'm surprised they kept retail price under $300. I'm not saying that's okay if it were. I'm glad to see that it's, sub 300. And a figure like this, it's a DX figure. Multiple, head sculpts and such and stuff like that. So here we have the figure look. So as a price, I like it. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it too much. Just I'll send you nudes. So when you look at the figure, you can see it does look more different. It does have that different look to it. Now, the only thing I have is kind of that fat look around his waist. He kind of looks like he gained a few pounds. Hot Toys probably will fix that when this is prototype. So when the final release product does come out, I think Hot Toys will fix that. As you can see, I can probably see the details in here a little bit closer if I get another angle on them. But a lot of people, this is a chance for you guys who hasn't gotten a chance to get the Dark Knight Rises figure, because this is one Batman that's one of a kind. I really fell in love with this Batman, and the 1/4 scale is just absolutely monstrous. And I was thinking about getting rid of him to get this one, because my collection is so 1/6 scale oriented. That 1/4 scale kind of looks weird as a one-off, but it looks very nicely weird. And I don't know what he's doing here, but they're showing that you can do awesome poses. So ratcheted joints is expected with a figure like this. So that's what I'm expected as far as joints. Now, when we look towards the cowl and the head mouthpieces attachments, they look a lot better than what we got with the DX12. Obviously, 8 years later, how long it was, it's going to look a lot better. Paint scheme, the colors, the blacks. Now, this is professional photography, so don't get too fooled. Quality-wise, as far as these panels, that was a worry with me because of them peeling off or cracking. You know, till now, I haven't seen many cases of these peeling off. I did have a little bit of a peel on one panel. But as far as, I mean, as you can see, I think they have his belt way too high up. They need to drop his belt down a little bit. But it wasn't that bad of an issue, which to me, I didn't have any issues. Nothing was peeling or cracking. So I can tell you the suit's longevity was there. And for us to get a brand new updated one, that's awesome too. So as you can see, the Batpod, we're going to get into that later. Alligator. He does come with his glow-up eyes, LED functions, they light up. His little sticky gun, his EMP gun, which does light up as well. And then his grapple gun. As you can see, variances on his mouth. I like it. The cowl does not look like an egghead, which was an issue. And the head sculpt, which they're not really showing us too close up in person. But as you can see here, Christian Bale head sculpt is better in the DX19 than it was in the DX12. I can tell you that much because in the DX12, his eyes were kind of small. It looks kind of weird. This does capture the real age of Bruce Wayne or Christian Bale. In these, then, to me, the DX12 was. DX12 was very good, which I do actually have. Let me find it here. I do actually have the quarter scale head sculpt here. Let me show you guys. And the quarter scale head sculpt is just fire. It's immaculate. I think this even beats the new head sculpt, which, as you can see right there, focus on Bale. That is just an amazing head sculpt. And I think because of the scale, you just can't beat it, which is fine. I'm not saying that, oh, this one scale, DX19, is not any good because there's a 1/4 scale that's way better and out and done with the figure. No. But I'm saying the amount of detail for the 1/6 scale size is really good. So, with that being said, oh, there is pictures about him. Huh, that's weird. We don't get a figure, what all does he come with type picture. But we see what all he comes with. That's weird. How come we don't get that? I want to see if it's maybe in the... Maybe it's in the Batpod pics. But as you can see, here's a head sculpt. Eyes look a lot better. The paint apps applied to the eyes, or whatever they overlay on top of the eyes to make it looks a lot better. Hair sculpt is a lot better. It's just a lot better. I mean, you look at here you can see the actual carbon fiber weave, which is nice. Now, we're going to move on to the Batpod. April 22 to June 22. That's a long wait. Maybe we'll start getting these figures a little bit earlier. We just watched how Mando was pushed and other figures were put to the side. So maybe Hot Toys will, work with us and get stuff done a lot better. But it doesn't show what all he comes with. He comes with the original base, but he comes with like multiple mouthpieces, his grappling hook, EMP, Um, the other gun, the sticky gun grenade, multiple head sculpts with the eyes light up, and then the head sculpt for Bruce Wayne, which I don't get why they're not showing us that. But let's move over. Batpod. Now, Batpod, for this figure, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to buy it. Although I already had it, I like the revisioned ones. This is not a reissue. This is revision, another re-release. It's a re-release, but like it's revision. So that's what I like about it. I want to see the details for 2020 or 2022, whenever it's coming out. So I'm going to get this one for sure. Now over to the Batpod, $285 plus shipping and handling and taxes and all that glory. It is 2022 again. Same time as expected. Let's see about this. The pod is collectible, recreated extreme precision, painting applications, scale aerodynamic, blah, 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 measuring. So, features headlights with light-up function, rotatable rubber tires, more exquisite mechanical features such as munitions clusters, operator controls, and guard, saddle, and footrest. Maybe they're saying a little bit of here and there, but I think it's pretty much just about the same thing with added features here and there. Maybe they finessed a little bit of here and there. Maybe. I don't know, my people, your people. You can ask my people. So what we're looking at here is basically the Batpod, I feel, is almost a reissue. Maybe they increase the the paint apps, but all in all, this is just a Batpod. When it comes to vehicles and Hot Toys, I'm not too friendly with them because I don't really have room for all this stuff. Although I wanted the Mandalorian's speeder bike, the swoop bike, as you can see the EMP gun sitting right there. It would be really cool looking to have him just sitting like a badass, arms folded, and him just like this. But man, $285 for a vehicle with two big old boobies on it. Man, it's just... I don't know. It's plastic. It's not like it's die cast or anything. God knows what it would be if it was die cast. So, I don't know. With that being said, I don't know. I'm going to have to say, think about it. Why didn't they do this with the DX19? Why? We want to see what all it comes with. With that being said, I don't know on the Batpod. Actually, I'm going to show you guys DX19 stuff in a second. But I don't know. This is just a I don't know type of a gig right here. Maybe later on when I decide I have a better Batman setup, or I can put him somewhere that he'll be displayed proper. I may or not, maybe. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because the Batpod isn't really a necessary accessory for Batman to me. I did have the tumbler, the camo tumbler, which was so stupidly big that I couldn't use it. I just simply couldn't use it. So here we are on the Hot Toys Facebook page. This is the DX19's product list. You have 4 mouths, different bat sculpt with the light up eyes, a Bruce Wayne sculpt, a regular Batman Cowl sculpt, EMP gun, grenade launcher, sticky gun launcher, grappling hook, utility belt, batarangs, which I do hope are still die-cast. They did use die-cast. No, they didn't use die-cast, I'm sorry. Die-cast was for the core skill. I don't think they use die-cast batarangs. And then you have the basic stand, which looks like they capped off the light. That's kind of sucky. They capped off the light feature, but left the pegs there. That's just stupid, Hot Toys. Don't do that stuff. And just regular hands. So anyway, this bat does look pretty. Oh god, does look pretty awesome. Anyway, Hot Toys has a lot more picks going on. I do like it. The price is pretty adequate. I think it's there. I think it's a good figure to buy. A lot of people did miss this DX12, so the DX19 for them to people are so funny. Anyway. I love the comments right now. Do I wash my hands? Anyway, I say buy. I say buy for the DX19. The Batpod is very subjective to what your needs are, what your display options are. This is a badass look right here. I do say that's very badass looking, although it's not real because your cape would just get all tumbly-wumbly in your wheels and you'd probably get killed by your own cape. But hey, it's up to you. We'll decide later on. Buy or pass is still up. in for grabs for the Batpod. But Batman DX19, damn right I'm going to get you. I'm a Batman fan. I'm a DC fan. I love it. Hope you enjoyed what exciting news company like those and like the videos. As always, like the videos. It helps me. Like them. Love them. So, goodbye. And that's all from Easy Company Collectibles. Hope you like the new intro.